What's up, ladies and gents? Okay, what's up, ladies and gents? This is Kid Fox, and I thought I would just make this video considering my collection has grown quite a lot as of late, and I thought I wanted to show it to all of you just so you can see exactly what my collection is. And yeah, I thought that this would be a nice quick video to make before I watch this movie that was just recommended to me. For the past few years, have been collecting swords, knives, stuff of that nature, and I wanted to show you guys exactly what my collection looks like, because there's some pretty nice looking pieces in said collection, and these ones in the corner here were pretty much the ones that started my collection in the first place. So we're going to go ahead and start with those. Okay, so here they are. This one is a replica of Virgil's sword from Devil May Cry 3, the Yamato. And unfortunately, as you can see here with the hilt, it isn't looking too good. That's mainly because this one was very cheap. It was only about $30 or something like that. So the wrapping isn't necessarily of the best quality, nor is the sword itself. I mean, it's as you can see, fairly low quality, high carbon steel, not high carbon steel, stainless steel rather, but still fairly nice looking, whatnot. It's very good for just displaying, basically, not really trying to mess with. Here is another one. I don't exactly know what this is called, but it is a European-style red-bladed sword. It isn't sharp, as you can see. It's also stainless steel, but I just bought this mainly because it looked really cool. It also comes with some daggers that come out of the side, but I forget exactly where I put those. They basically have dragon heads on them, and mainly I took those out because they fall out really easily, but it is fairly cool looking. This is I think it was called a Cyborg Ninja sword. Of course, it's not actually a Cyborg Ninja sword. It's just a ninja-style sword. This one actually is high carbon steel and is quite sharp. Here, I'll take it out completely because it's got a pretty interesting look around the point. See, look at that. Pretty nice. The red tape wasn't there in the first place. I just wrapped it in red tape to give it a sort of unique-ish look, and because the original hilt was fairly slippery, so if I tried wielding it, it could wind up slipping out of my hand. This was actually the first katana that I got, and was also a fairly cheap one. As you can see, the wrapping is completely falling apart up around the top. This was only around $60. It's pretty much your standard mall katana, really nothing special about it, aside from, once again, being 1080 high carbon and sharp. So there's that. I'd like to fix that wrapping at some point, though. Here was the second katana that I got, which was also a samurai-style katana, and also, if I can get this hilt out of here, 1080 high carbon steel and sharp. Again, nothing too special about it, but it doesn't look too bad. I think it's a little better looking than this one, though. This one does have kind of a more shiny handguard, so that's kind of nice. Man, I really want to fix that wrapping, because it is not looking good. And here was the first sword in general that I ever got, which is a replica of Raiden's sword from the game Metal Gear Rising. Also 1080 high carbon steel. Pretty nice sword. Also very sharp. Not too much on the edge, but very much so. Very much so on the tip. And now we go over here. This one is a very recent one that I got. This is a sword from the Bleach movie. As you can see, it's got like the crosses on it and whatnot. And it's got some teeth on the blade here, if I can get it out. Right there. And I believe that this is stainless steel as well, but it has a much more unique look than the other stainless steel swords that I have, and I like it. I think it's nice. This is a completely different type of weapon called the Naginata, which is a... Well, basically just imagine a short sword... Well, basically just imagine a spear, but instead of a spear head, it's a short sword. So we take this off here, and this is what we're working with. And if I wanted to, I could just basically unscrew this. Here, I'll just set this down for a minute. This is a great video, I know. I don't have a tripod or anything like that. I'm just using my film camera. See? It makes it into a sword. This is a replica of Dark Link's sword from Legend of Zelda 2. Also high carbon steel and sharp. This, I'll save this one for last. This one's an interesting one. I'm not exactly sure what it's called, but it is a ninja style weapon. And if you take these out, it turns into 2 small swords, which is interesting. Here we have a replica of the sword from Attack on Titan, which is also high carbon steel and slightly sharp. And this is easily the best part of my collection. This katana right here, handmade in Japan, high carbon steel, very, very sharp, very nice. I'll take it out real quick. There you go, look at that. Alright, now I have to wrap up this video because I have less recording time on my phone than I would have thought. I'll continue this in another part where I'll show off my knives and my nunchucks. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Let me know if you have any collections like this in the comments below, and have a good day.